Can you believe the year 2000 has already been 26 years ago?
Wait, what?
Most online sources agree that anything older than 20 years is considered to be vintage. That kind of makes me feel old now. Anyway, in this video we're taking a look at some pivotal moments in LGBTQ+ representation in TV during the early 2000s. Special thanks to my Patreon members for supporting me over on Patreon. If you don't know, I also have a Patreon page where I show you stuff that I don't show or cannot show on YouTube. So if you want to check out my Patreon page, you're more than welcome to click on the link that will be in the description of this video. But for now, let's head over towards the rainbow and follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
How come you're always following him around?
I'm not always following him around. We're best friends.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Showtime aired the very first episode of the American version of Queer as Folk in December 2000. Within the first 8 minutes, we saw full frontal nudity, poppers, and everything in between. Network executives had panic attacks, but gay viewers had religious experiences. Set in Pittsburgh, the show followed Brian, Michael, Justin, Emmett, Ted, Melanie, Lindsay, and the rest through clubbing, crystal, coming out, bashing, weddings, cancer, and everything else. It ran for 5 seasons and launched the show stars into icon status, while also giving us lines we still quote daily today. It was the first time many of us saw our actual lives on TV, instead of a very special episode of our favorite TV shows.
That was quick. Well, when you've had as much practice as he's had.
I'm sorry, you're in the way, okay?
Fine, I'll just stand here and look pretty.
Could you stand over there and look pretty?
Fox tried its hand with LGBTQ+ content with Normal Ohio in November. The show starred John Goodman as a butch gay man moving back home, which sounds like a sure hit, but it only lasted 7 episodes. The show's joke was basically big guy likes musicals, and America wasn't ready for it, so the show got pulled fast, but it's still fascinating as the last gap of the old school network sitcom trying to do gay content without actually committing. But I still feel that, if given time to blossom, the show could have become just as iconic as Will and Grace. Metrosexuality premiered in 2001 on Channel 4 of the BBC, and immediately made it clear that it wasn't interested in broad appeal. Created by Russell T Davies, the show was stylized, provocative, and deliberately strange. Sexuality wasn't a subplot, it was the whole plot of the show. The series explored desire, fantasy, and identity through exaggerated characters and surreal storytelling. While it was short-lived, Metrosexuality mattered because it proved that there was room on TV for gay stories that didn't seek approval or soften their edges. It wasn't asking to be liked, it was demanding to exist on its own terms in a TV landscape that was still hesitant to fully embrace LGBTQ+ stories like we are accustomed to today.
You just walked out on a date with one of Degrassi's coolest girls for your mom's pasta sauce? It doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah? Well then stop crying and explain it to me, because obviously I'm a moron and I don't get
Because,
it.
Finn.
Because what?
Because I'm gay.
Also debuting in 2001, Degrassi The Next Generation didn't market itself as a gay-focused show, but its impact would be enormous. When the character, Marco Del Rossi's coming out story, unfolded shortly after, it became one of the most realistic and compassionate portrayals of a gay teen on TV at the time. The show treated the subject with seriousness and patience, allowing confusion, fear, and growth to coexist. For younger viewers especially, Degrassi offered something rare, a sense that their experience wasn't isolated or exaggerated for drama. It felt lived in, not sensationalized. Remember, this was way before Love Victor, Heated Rivalry, and all of those other popular shows that feature positive representation today.
He's gay. And Tim thought that you already...
Oh, you brought him into my house?
No, Pa, I'm trying to tell you something.
I don't
here.
want to
It's
hear
not
about it.
Tim.
That boy's going home. I do not want to under my roof.
What if you already have one?
2002 was indeed a quiet year for overt gay representation on TV, with networks still cautious amid evolving attitudes.
Matthew is always considerate, always willing to share, but I am sure that things changed in high school.
The Matthew Shepard story aired as a TV movie on NBC in March 2002 and was based on a 1998 hate crime murder of the 21-year-old gay college student in Wyoming. The film dramatized the events leading to his death and the aftermath, and it earned positive reviews for its sensitive handling, emphasizing of the brutality of homophobia and the fight for justice. Critically, it was praised for humanizing Shepard and sparking national dialogue on hate crimes. For the LGBTQ+ community, this was a vital moment. It aired just weeks after HBO's The Laramie Project, amplifying calls for anti-hate legislation like the Matthew Shepard Act, which was passed in 2009. In a quiet year on TV, this TV movie reminded viewers of the real stakes of visibility and the need for change.
How you expect to run with the wolves come night and we spend all day spawning with the puppies?
The character of Omar Little made his debut on HBO's The Wire in June 2002 and was portrayed by Michael K. Williams. As a shotgun-wielding, stick-up man in Baltimore's drug scene, Omar was openly gay, with a code of honor that made him a fan favorite. For gay men of color, Omar was groundbreaking. He defied expectations of masculinity and sexuality in a gritty urban drama. The Wire received acclaim for its realism, and Omar's story arc highlighted intersectional issues like survival in marginalized communities. In 2002, when black gay characters were still very rare on TV, Omar provided representation that challenged norms, influencing future shows and earning praise as one of TV's most important gay characters.
I was like, ha, who's gonna believe that I'm a gangster, that I'm a gunslinger? Nobody! And I was like, anyway, so I became, I was more concerned about that than I was concerned about what people thought about homosexuality.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy premiered on Bravo in July 2003. The series followed 5 gay men, the Fab Five, giving makeovers to straight men in fashion, grooming, food, culture and, of course, design. It debuted on July the 15th and quickly became a hit, drawing in over 3 million viewers, and even winning an Emmy for Outstanding Reality Program in 2004. The show challenged stereotypes by showing gay men as experts and friends, helping others to improve their lives. It wasn't without its criticism, of course, and some people felt that it leaned into tropes. But it definitely normalized gay visibility in a fun, accessible way.
6 years, and one day one of my producers that I worked with, who booked the photographers and the models, said, I heard about this show called Queer Eye, and it's gonna be on Bravo. And I was like, what's Bravo, a non-stick cooking spray? I mean, back then.
One exceptional gay man.
I want to make a huge attempt at finding a connection.
Another key moment in TV was Boy Meets Boy, which also premiered on Bravo on July 29th as part of their push into gay programming. This reality dating show featured James Getzlaff, a gay man choosing from 15 suitors over 6 episodes. The twist? Half was straight, unknown to James, adding drama and testing authenticity. The show was shot in Palm Springs and drew high ratings for Bravo. It explored attraction and deception in a lighthearted yet revealing way, highlighting the challenges of dating as a gay man. It was a first for gay dating on TV, paving the way for shows like Finding Prince Charming.
Look up. Look up.
Are you one of those follow me to the other side voices?
Angels in America was an HBO miniseries that aired in December 2003 and was based on a Pulitzer-winning play. The 6-hour epic starred Al Pacino, Meryl Streep and Emma Thompson, delving into the AIDS crisis in 1980s New York through interconnected stories of gay men, politics and spirituality. It won 11 Emmys and addressed themes of loss, identity and resilience with raw honesty. Characters like Prior Walter, played by Justin Kirk, suffered from AIDS while navigating relationships and visions. The series was groundbreaking for its portrayal of gay lives amid tragedy, blending fantasy and reality to humanize the epidemic. Watching it back in 2003 was definitely powerful. It reminded us of the struggles our community endured and the strength we drew from it.
Angels in America, only on HBO.
You paint the history of this place.
A lot of what was supposed to have happened here had elements of ritual sacrifice.
Dante's Cove was an LGBTQ-orientated supernatural soap opera which aired between 2005 and 2007. The main storyline followed a gay young couple who must overcome dark, mystical forces inspiring against them, starting with a vengeful 19th century witch and her cheating warlock fiancé. I know, it sounds complicated.
But I live in this little make-believe world where two guys can actually really care about each other.
Critics called the series campy, gothic, mysterious, but also silly in some aspects. But despite the mixed reviews, it was one of the earliest soap operas to feature predominantly gay storylines. Are these the most iconic gay films from the 90s? If you want to find out, click on this link next to watch that video next. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and a subscription. I think I've earned it. And that's the best way to support me on YouTube. And it will also be the easiest way for you to stay up to date as soon as I post new stuff. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video and for subscribing if you did subscribe now. Once again, thank you very much and I'll see you in the next video.